I mean, that's what I was hoping, you know. Okay, now it's finally working. Let's try this. I got this website here. SCB stands for Statistical Central Bureau. It's a Swedish website. Statistiska Centralbyrån. Now what we have in front of us is a fun feature on their website where you can search for all names registered in Sweden. You know, how many people are named this and that. That's what we're doing today. But there is some sad news with this, and that's why I'm doing it right now, is because, well, I'll just read it. The name statistics will end with 2024. The reason is that SCB is prioritizing different statistics, basically. So no more updates will occur on this in this function on this website. So it seems like the function will still be there, so that's still sad. But I have a look, you know, after in January and see if the function is still there, just to confirm. I think collecting data, even if you don't know what you're gonna do with it, or even if it seems you know, just like this, like just names of people, I think that's something you should always do. And regardless of the importance of it or the use of it, it's a fun thing, and this will not be as fun or interesting if you don't know Swedish. I will translate or explain the names, and we'll use some names that are known outside of Sweden too, as well. Okay, now let's start with this name, Nisse, which is I'm not sure how to. It's a noun as well as a name, but a Nisse is like a gnome. It's like a, you know, a little Santa elf thingy, but a gnome basically, yeah. But it is a name as well, but it's a little bit of a funny name, I think, you know, because you imagine, you think about the gnome. Now here's an issue I have. I don't understand the difference between tilltalsnamn and förnamn. Like förnamn means first name, tilltalsnamn means the name that you're being called, like that, you know. But there's such a big difference in the number here. Like 217 men have Nisse as their tilltalsnamn, but 469 men have it as their first name. So I guess we should look at that, you know, the higher number, because that's just what, you know, the registered first name for these people. So 469 men have the name Nisse as their first name, and 7 women have Nisse as their first name. All right. If we search for skit, which is shit in Swedish, fortunately nobody has that name. But what about just banana, or in Swedish banan? That's how you spell banana in Swedish. You pronounce it banan. 30 women have the word banan, banana, as their first name. Now these are probably foreigners, you know, or foreign names, and it's probably pronounced in a different way and, you know, a different meaning. It's just a bit funny to see that in Sweden we have 30 people called banana. This word banan can be pronounced banan, so, and that means the track. That's the thing we have in Swedish, you know, two things are spelled the same but pronounced differently, like that. Banan and banan. Now, is someone named Neko? Oh wow, have a look at this. There are 4 women with the name Neko as their first name. Neko, it's a Japanese word for cat. My name is Nekotaku. If you didn't know, it's a combination of 2 words, Neko and Otaku. Neko ends with an O, Otaku starts with an O, so I combine them, and I just love my name. Yeah, I don't like boasting, but yeah, I'm so proud of my name. I love my name. It's so fitting because I'm a cat boy and a nerd and otaku. Anyway, now we don't know whatever language, whatever other country where Neko is actually a name, a common name, or just a female name, and it has a completely different meaning, or no meaning, or known meaning at least, and we don't know how it's pronounced. So, you know, I could go into looking up all these things. I mean, it's interesting. Also, just looking at it like this and just thinking of it in Japanese, I love this. I love that there are 4 women in Sweden called Neko. That is so cute. Now, is any of these 4 people Japanese? I doubt it. Wow, what a pleasant surprise. Now, what about Otaku? Yeah, nobody. Is someone called Japan? Japan? Oh, wow, okay. Here it says 3 people have Japan or Japan as their last name, and a total of 5 men has it as their first name. But again, yeah, we don't know. Is it like Japan? Is it, you know, we don't know. I don't know. Do you know if you recognize any of these names that are English or Swedish words that just happen to be the same? Let me know. Let us know in the comments. I'm very curious. But also it could just be people who have named their kids this because they have, you know, some connection. Like Neko, they just wanted to name their daughter Neko because they like the word in Japanese. Did someone name their boy Japan because they have some connection to Japan? Maybe, you know, like most countries, Sweden, we also have some restrictions when it comes to names, but I don't know the specifics. I don't remember like how far you can push it. Like, can you name your kid basic words like Japan, or like an just a noun or a foreign word like Neko? Now let's have a look at some uglier stuff like we did before. Now this one is a bad word, you know, it's a swear word, fan, which is also a alternative name for the devil. 155 people named, yeah, however you want to pronounce it, fan, as their last name. It's unfortunate when if these people came here with this name or got this name here, I would probably think they had it already. Can you even name your kid this word because it's a swear word? So many questions, but it is funny, just face value of it, like to know that someone is called fan, someone is called the name of the devil in Swedish in Sweden. It's just a 3-letter word. It looks nice if I didn't think of it as a swear word, so it could easily be from any type of language. I don't have a guess. This is a case where pronunciation is even more important. We pronounce it fan. I'm so sure that the name is not pronounced fan. It's gonna be like fan or fawn or fun, you know, it could be all of those. So we might as well do Satan. Yeah, that's more expected. Okay, nobody's called God, Gud in Sweden. Makes sense. 145 people with the last name Fisk. I can actually see that be a thing, because, you know, we have a bunch of words and like animals in names, like björn, which is bear, and a lot of different, like fucking branch. Yeah, old words from nature. So Fisk is not that surprising. There's 145 with the last name. That's what I would expect for these names to be. Last names, these kind of nature names, although Björn is first name. Let's take some other animals. Rat. Yeah, nobody's called rat. That's good. Oh, let's circle back to Neko, to cat. Cat in Swedish is K-A-T-T, cat. Oh, this is interesting. We have 4 people have cat as their last name. 10 women as first name, and 4 men as their first name. Wow, that's all unusual. But again, we don't know. Is it actually the word cat, or is it just a name outside of Swedish that looks like cat in Swedish? So let's do hund. Yeah, nobody's called dog in Swedish. Cat, but in English. Okay, here we have 41 women with their first name as Cat, and 8 men as Cat as their first name. Wow, I could do this so much, you know, just go through so many words. What about hell? Whoa, all right, look at this. Here we have 328 people has hell as their last name in Sweden. I think hell almost sounds Swedish, but this is the English spelling, you know. In Swedish, you're not gonna get any hits. Yeah, What about like crazy Pikachu? You know? Yeah, I don't think they would allow that. Oh, yeah, Fika. Fika is a very popular Swedish word. Fika is usually, you know, having coffee or whatever drink with something sweet. Yeah, it doesn't have to be sweet, it could be a sandwich and that could be a fika. So you're having the thing and the moment, you know, the action and the thing, both are fika. Is someone named Fika in Sweden? Oh, yes, okay. We have 3 women as their first name. I'm so curious if they just happen to be the same spelling or if they're actually the word fika. Wouldn't name my daughter that, but it's a nice word. I like the word. Then also very famous specific Swedish word is lagom, which means not too much, not too little, you know, just right. Almost a better word than perfect, because perfect is often unrealistic and impossible, but lagom is just, you know, it's in the middle, it's not too much, not too little, but you're happy with, you know, the amount that you got. No, okay, so we got fika, but we don't got lagom. Now fika is such as, you know, a shorter word, simpler spelling, so that makes sense if it came from a foreign language. Lagom does not seem like it could be possibly a name in another language, or it's less likely. What else? What else? There's so many options, so many Swedish words, so many English words, and even some Japanese words that I want to look up. I'm so curious about this. I love stuff like this, something that has to do with names or language and statistics, funny coincidences or facts, and also related to my country. We have 2 really short words in Swedish nouns. We have å, which is a river. Oh, okay. We have 2 women and 2 men with their first name å. With the first name. Wow, wait, what? What? In this case, it won't be foreign unless it's like Danish or something, but just å. What? That's their first name even. That's a bit funny, I think. I mean, river is pretty nice, but in Swedish it's just 1 letter and it's just å. Hey, å. Wow, I did not expect that. Are we gonna have more or less or nobody with the name ö, which is island? 2 men have island as their first name. That's a bit funny because in Swedish you can very casually, sometimes rudely, get someone's attention, or what's the, like you would say like you, hey you, you know. In Swedish we can say which in itself is funny, like it's like but then someone actually has the name so it's like because you could say like Martin, but in this case wow. Does someone have the name Is for ice? Okay, that could easily be from another language, I guess. 46 as their last name. All right, Is. Okay, yeah, pretty cool, I guess. Speaking of cool, is someone named Cool? Oof. 4 men have their first name as Cool and 3 people as their last name. Family name Cool. First name Cool. And you know, this is how we spell it in Swedish as well, because we use the word in Swedish, the English word cool, but we pronounce it cool. But the spelling is still the English way. We do that a lot. In a certain context you have to say coolt. Nyan. Oosh. Wait. I mean, what language is this from? But you know, Nyan is what cats say in Japanese. Nyan. 19 women has Nyan as their first name. Super cute. 2 men as their first name. 4 people has it as their last name. Wow. Nyan. Wow. So we gotta do just nya as well without the N. Nya, a bit less, but we got 5 women with the first name and 2 men with as their first name. We would say nya, which means new in plural for certain nouns. Yeah, so nya skor, new shoes. You wouldn't say the word nya in Swedish if their name was Nya. It would be Nya. Nya. It almost sounds like Mia, and Mia in itself almost sounds like meow, like cat. Yeah, so I like it. I find this very interesting. We're gonna end it here. We could keep going. I love this. I really want to hear some suggestions in the comments that that I haven't thought of before, and then we can make a part 2. Yeah, thank you. Let's end with tack, which is thank you in Swedish. Oh, 2 people have the last name Tack. Så tack för att ni tittade. Thanks for watching. Nyan. Because I was so close to just giving up because I'm hungry. I've been doing this for several hours now. I was having so many issues, but I didn't give up, and we got some good stuff, I think.